possibly meant to be used by us.
Well, you know, it's funny you say that because I live so close to this that I've become numb. But I looked at that state police guy that pulled me over, and I said, will you put me and my son in a re-education camp? And he started smiling like it was funny. Folks, we have the Army manual. Will you pull it up for me from 2 years ago where they're training? They've hired, speaking of 200,000, they're trying to hire and train 200,000 jail guards to be in the Army now as a domestic jail guard force. And Harry Belafonte on the GOP, quote, we're going to play this coming back, Obama needs to work like a third world dictator and just put all these guys in jail. That story is up at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. And folks, we've played, can we get the FBI clip of the weatherman? We've played saying how when they took over, they'd put 50 million of us in there and kill 25 million of us. Listen, we're not just saying this. They've got a battle plan. They're going to start a civil war, trying to take our guns. Then they're going to shut off the resources, and they do. Their dream is to rape our wives in re-education camps and stomp our guts out.
While we fight to retain our liberty, while we fight to expose globalism, we have to realize we're talking about a very powerful combination of power.
Renowned author and expert Joel Skousen breaks down the globalist plan to shut down America and stage a new world war.
In one day, America will go from day to night. And if you haven't prepared in advance, there's not enough time to prepare in 24 hours, even if you saw it that early.
Coming to the InfoWar in November is our new documentary film presentation.
Strategic relocation is a systematic way to think strategically in the future about how do I safeguard.
Joel Skousen, Strategic Relocation.
The freeways are going to be crowded, they're going to run out of gasoline, they're going to run out of food, and then they're going to start to go north and south of those freeways.
Joel Skousen is renowned as one of the world's foremost experts in strategic relocation and the securing of your home.
We talk about natural disasters, the health environment, we talk about pollution, the water quality. My personal experience about being in every one of these states.
Government is digging in for the organized, incremental collapse of society and world war.
The U.S. isn't building huge underground bases and bunkers because of some terrorist threat. They know that a massive nuclear attack is coming. They want that attack to come. Most people won't even be ready and won't be able to get out of town when any of these nuclear weapons fall, because there'll be absolute panic.
There is no preparedness without strategy.
What I tell people is that you do have time. Prepare wisely in advance.
This Christmas, give the gift of preparedness. Strategic Relocation, the film, with Joel Skousen and Alex Jones. You have to understand, though, I would go out and protest the taking of a rancher's property. And there'd be fake environmentalists there who would come over and say when the camera was off, look, we're going to kill you when we take over America. We're going to put you in a camp, and we're going to kill you after we work you to death. Is that clear? And I'd be like, whoa. And I've caught some of this on tape at the RNC in New York. I kept running into communists everywhere, Marxist and the Maoist Youth Brigade and all this, and I'd be very polite. This is in my film, Martial Law, 911, The Road to Tyranny. So I know Melissa Melton's in there listening. Grab that clip, too. And I say, listen, Stalin killed, tens of millions. Mao did. And they say, too bad he didn't kill you. And you hear them say, we're going to get you and we're going to kill you. And the thing is, communists, I've been around a lot of them. And I've been around leftists interviewing them. And off record, they go, I'm really a communist. When we take over, we're going to kill you. We're going to kill others. One time I flew somebody down here to interview them and never even aired it because after that we went to dinner and they were talking about how they're going to kill everybody. And it was so creepy. And they said this in front of people. And the point is they get this wild look in their eyes. I mean, let me explain something, ladies and gentlemen. If they have their way, they're going to rape your wife and your children right in front of you after they're done working you to death. They're going to blow your brains out. Okay, I've been around these people. And they talk about one thing. How they're going to move into your house. and how they're going to rape your wife, and how they're going to put you in a camp. They live to wear black uniforms and strut around at bases. That is their dream. And we're going to get Larry Gothwald on soon to talk about how he would hang around with these folks, Ayers and others. Let's go to the Harry Belafonte. You know, it just freaks me out so bad that this is the type of garbage. You know, oh no, Chavez isn't a dictator. He just steals all the elections. And there's Harry Belafonte with Chavez. Folks, I know people. I have good friends that have had to leave Venezuela, who had their family, tiny businesses taken over. Okay, and Chavez's people will like knife you in the street. I mean, it's just disgusting. There's all these weirdos out there. You see, the opposition to the New World Order is a bunch of communists, and that's banker run to begin with. Here is Belafonte with Al Sharpton. It's up at Infowars.com. Here's the video.
And I don't know what more they want. The only thing left for Barack Obama to do is to work like a third world dictator and just put all these guys in jail. I mean, you're violating the American desire.
Yeah, well, there's the full quote too. You can back it up. Let me give you the full quote here. Imprison opposition like a third world dictator. Put you in a re-education camp. The full video's up at Infowars.com. And that just shows how absolutely twisted these people are. Act like a third world dictator, round up the GOP, put them in jail. And what did the Democrat House member in Michigan say? What did he say? He said it's time to, get out there. There's going to be blood. That's what's going to happen. And again, the jobs were already shipped overseas by the globalists, by the people they love so much. We're going to go to Neil. Then we're going to go to Steve and Bill and others. We'll continue with your calls here. And then we do have Dr. Blaylock scheduled to be on this in about 10 minutes.